What's going on? Uh, gonna do a quick, gonna do a quick, live here. Uh, what's been going on lately? Which, um, really nothing's been going on big, major. Nothing been going on big, major lately. So you may anything want to, so just, hold on. Uh, we've been, doing, getting our seed orders in for the year the past couple days. We're working on that and getting all of our Brian's Farm videos. Our weather is, uh, good right now. We had some snow, but it's gone. Today's been the first pretty day we've had in a while. We was hoping it would. We was hoping that it would be pretty for the next 3 or 4 days, so we could spray some wheat, put some water leaves. But I don't think that's gonna happen this year. We've been getting some. So we've been doing our seed orders and getting that stuff ready for the 2019 growing season. We've been doing with the seed corn and seed beans, and we've got we're gonna try some new varieties out this year, so that'll be interesting. Um, but yeah, we did Brian. If you, I'm a big fan of your videos, and I love your videos, man. I don't live too terribly far from you. I don't believe. Maybe three 3 hours, maybe. Um, so yeah. Um, yeah. Anyway, been doing that. We might be spraying wheat, but we're probably not gonna get that done. We're probably not gonna get that done this winter. Don't look like, because we've had snow, rain, more snow, more rain. Then we had a week of dry weather. We pushed and cut all of our beans basically in a week nonstop. It was windy, and it was sunny all day, all night. So we basically got all our beans cut in a week. Then we had all the wheat sown in a week, and now we didn't take time to spray. We were late. We didn't take time to spray the ground or anything beforehand. So yeah. Uh, but anyway, we didn't go all the wheat we want to get sown, but we got a good deal of it sown, except for maybe about 100 acres short. But getting the corn and the beans off was more important, we thought, and we were kind of, and our beans this year ended up averaging about 58 on the whole crop, which is pretty good for us, and corn was about 165, 170, which is, it's not that great. We were dry, and so yeah, um, so anyway, I hadn't done a live in a while, so I thought I'd do a live and update y'all on what's going on. Um, and we've been doing outdoor our field data. We got some wheat test plots this fall. We put in some different varieties of wheat. We got some experimental wheat we're trying out, and so we're gonna try that out. We got two varieties, and then we got one drill width of we got two drill widths of experimental wheat. Then we got one drill width. Then we got one. Then we skipped a pass and put in a filler, and then tried two more varieties of wheat. So we're gonna try that out this year. We got two. We got two Dynago numbers we're trying out for wheat. Experimental bag numbers, experimental numbers we never had before, trying out. They're not like experimental numbers, we never had them before, and we're trying those out. We got a seed consultants. We're trying, which seed consultants is kind of a new number for us. We never plant much of that, so we're trying that out. And then we got what is it? Some sort of pioneer wheat trying out. And then the rest of our it's for a test plot. Then the rest of our wheat is Then the rest of our wheat is Agramax. So we're trying all that out this year. So we'll see how that goes with the wheat. And so yeah. And we're trying out. We got our bean order. We got our corn order. We got our corn and bean order lined out to go. And all going through organizing all the fields. The wheat looks um, decent. It's not. I mean, it's not the. It's not too much water on it. We've had 12 inches of rain since we planted, and some of our low-lying fields don't look as the greatest. Like the spots are kind of like there's some drawn out spots in it. And the corn. I mean the corn. I mean the wheat. The wheat. We got some wheat right here beside the house here. And it's probably the worst looking wheat, and that figures because you have to look at it all. You have to drive by constantly and look at it. But that's uh, just like that's just like a 30-acre field. So I mean, if it's kind of out, looks terrible, we can always just kill it out in the spring, spray it down or something. But the rest of the majority of our wheat looks really good this year. I mean, it was planted later than we like to plant, and some of it hadn't come up. Some of it hadn't come up good yet, and so we just got done planting the wheat about a week and a half ago actually. So it's kind of not up yet good yet. It's been cold, but this year it's just been a booger to get anything done, and we still didn't get all the wheat done, but oh well. Um, as far as as far as the wheat, as far as what it looked like this time last year, it looked better, but the wheat was bigger because it was warmer and it was drier last fall. So I think the potential will be really good. Um, but yeah, we're just going through getting our seed order put in and getting some equipment cleaned up and getting we got a new some new tires for the semi and stuff like that. We're doing putting that on, doing that kind of thing. So yeah. How was Brian? How much crop y'all have left? If you're still on here, I know. Did you ever get your corn out or beans out? I hadn't watched in a couple of videos in a couple of days. Traylon, how y'all getting along with your crop? You done or not? Yeah, we got 400 acres of wheat. No, we got 500 acres of wheat, and probably about 350 of it look really good, and the rest of it just looks terrible. And so I don't know. We'll just see what it looks like come spring. The last of our soybeans we cut were in really bad shape. Like I can show you a picture on here, which I can't show you. I don't think I can show a picture. I can show you a picture on here. I would, but the beans were kind of they were starting to get they've been so long. Which we had 2 inches of snow on them. Then we had an inch and a half of rain. Then we had 3 inches of rain. Then it froze, and then we had a hailstorm, and we had all kinds of stuff on the beans. The last 175 acres of beans we just have so much rain, so much water, and everything on them that the quality was just down on awful. They were black and rotten, and they're like they're wet. They were 17% moisture, 18% moisture when you cut them, and it wasn't good. But I mean, thankfully it wasn't the whole crop that way, and thankfully that I know a lot of people were having bad weather before we had bad weather, and we were able to get done. We were able to get done before most of ours done before that happened to us. But the varieties this year was huge. I mean, the varieties on the especially the beans, were some stood better than some held up better than others. So that made us look at what so they're going into this year. We're looking at what to plant. And we're only going to plant certain varieties of beans this year because of the way they held up this past year. So going into 2019. Um, our best bean this year was our best field of beans this year made even when they were damaged, made 64 bushel an acre, and they were rotten, and they were half popped out. So I mean, if they made that, it's not telling what they would have made if they had we got them too. If we come at normal time, it's not telling what they would have made. We don't have much wheat this year. Yeah, I think that 75 acres. Well, I hope they stay there for you. It would get. I'd hate to have 75 acres of beans left here. It's just nasty. It has been pure. Today has been the first nice day we've had in probably 3 weeks. I mean, literally today. It's the first nice day we've had in literally 3 weeks, and and so I don't think I mean, it is so muddy here that we couldn't get our. It's so muddy here that I got my whole week stuck in the field. It's so muddy that I was driving across the field. And the four-wheeler buried about that deep in the mud and got stuck. Had to get a small tractor and pull it out, and the tractor was spinning. But I mean, 75 acres, that's not too bad. But we had but yeah, this year's pretty different. It's the wettest year I've ever been a part of, and it's the wettest one that my dad said he could remember in probably 15 or 20 years. And of course I'm 22. And of course I'm only 22, so um, so anyway, normally, I mean, the last few years it's been dry. It's been dry in the fall. We get in, get all the corn out, all the beans cut. But if we can get them, yeah, I mean, yeah. They won't take the wettest. They won't take them here. 18% at the wettest our local elevator will take the beans. If they're 18%, that's the wettest they'll take them. And but we ended up taking some, and we had a bin, and we put some dry beans in the bin, and we took the dry beans and mixed them in with the wet beans, mixed them in, and took them out on the truck and hauled them off. And they tested like 15.6, so that's not too bad. Especially when you had a contract, it was pretty good to start with. Especially when you had a contract, it was pretty good to start with. Looking at the market now. But yeah, if you get 18% or so, then yeah, I'd be done with it. I get done with them too. Are they? Hopefully they're not rotten for y'all, cause I mean the rotten beans are just awful. They smell when you cut them things. They smell something like an ice. We cut ours. They smelled so bad. It was just terrible. But anyhow, so it is what it is, and not letting you know about it. But we had two varieties of beans. We had one variety over here. We had one variety on one side of the field and one variety on the other side of the field. And one made about 10, and one variety made 10 bushel better. The one variety made 10 bushel better. The beans had a better test weight and they looked normal. The other side of the field, the beans had a crappy test weight and they're like same field, plant the same day. Only thing different was the varieties. So one made 47 and one made 57. So or something like that. It was like 10 bushel. It'd be different. So we won't be planting that one again. Um, anyhow, but I'll be doing a video probably this week at some point this week. I'll be doing a video going over seed, like I did going over different seed blends and what kind of seed we're going to plant. Um, so we got some different seed we're going to plant this year, different varieties we never tried before, some we've always had. Because some of the beans we had this year, especially the corn varieties we had this year, they kind of fell on the face. Didn't do as good as they did last year, so we're swapping our numbers out a little bit. And the beans didn't do as good they should have either. I freaking love the combine. It is a hell of a machine. We love it. Uh, the only thing that I can't really say anything bad about the machine's performance. I can't say anything bad about it. It's got power. It's got power. It's got power. Lots of capacity. Um, lots of capacity. Lots of power. I mean, cleaning capacity is just. I mean, it's awesome. We had the cleanest sample of beans we ever had ever. I mean, they look like you opened a bag of beans and pulled them out in the combine. They looked fantastic. Um, the corn sample for that matter was it was good too. It did a really good job cleaning, better than the old I-7230 didn't clean as well as this machine. Um, and that's just a combine thing. If it's got more cleaning capacity, and I don't know, but the 82 did much better. There's no doubt about that in my mind. It's easy on the feel. Um, I mean, you can flat out roll the beans. I mean, you can flat out show the beans with a corn, either one. And I love it. I will never go back. If I have anything to do with it, we will never go back to a Class 7 combine. Never. I love it. And I'm the one that ran it about 80% of the time. So, and my dad, when he ran it, he liked it. So, I like the tracks. The tracks are a little smooth going across the ditches and the ditches and washouts and everything. I really like it. As far as on the road, the tracks are kind of rough going down the road, and it doesn't go very fast going down the road. It only goes maybe 17, 18 miles an hour. But for us, we move. We have one. We move. We don't move that far at a time. Like we move. We'll go 6 miles, then we have 400 acres. Then we go another 6 miles, another 200-300 acres. So we don't move a lot at a time. We don't move like it's not like we're constantly moving. It's not like we're moving 3 times a day. So it's not that it's not that big a deal for us. But I can see where that would be an issue with the tracks. But we only have 1 or 2 places we have to move far away to get to some ground. Like only just a couple places. So it's not that big a deal. But I like the tracks. I like the combine a lot. The pivoting spout on the machine, like it does this. You can move around like the up and down kind of like that. That's my favorite. I love that speed. The machine didn't have that. I really like that. The folding, unloading loading auger, the Pro Eco man. Of course, that thing got a large unloading auger on it. It's got a long unloading auger on it. It's got a 726 foot auger. It's got a 28 foot, I believe it is. And it's really not to fold up, going on the tree, going on the edge of the field with trees, and getting in and out of the shed and all that kind of stuff. It's nice for that. But yeah, I love the combine. I really do. I mean, we was cutting 60 bushel beans. 60 bushel beans. These are 4 season beans, 60 bushel beans. And you have, the field makes 60, but you have places that was hitting 80 bushel or whatever. And real thick, I mean, they were real thick beans. They was, real tall. And that thing was, I mean, it was eating them. It never choked. I run 4.5 mile an hour, and it never slowed up, checked out on the beans. Never. I like it. I love it. So, if I had an opportunity to get in an A230, I would. If I had the opportunity to get in an A230, and I could get a deal on it or whatever, if I wanted one and I could get a deal on it, I would go for it. I wouldn't hesitate one bit about it. I hope all that answers your questions. But I have no regret to getting the big machine. None. The tracks are alright, but I don't know if the tracks would be a deal breaker. I wouldn't mind having the wheels. That wouldn't bother me. So, we're trading out 7130 in for 7240. Oh, really? You'll like the hydraulic machine. I think you'll like the hydraulic machine. If you have any questions about it, you can let me know. That's the 72, the 40 series versus the 30 series. They have more power anyways, and I think you'll like the 7240. What options did you get? Did you get duals, or did you get singles, or what kind of what kind of common options did you get? The only thing. Did you keep your the only thing that I would get on a combine, if I was getting a new machine today, I would get I would strongly consider getting the only thing that combine don't have that I wish it had is it has the manual folding grain bins, and I wish it had the power folding bins, but I mean that's an expensive option. But the thing that I like the option that I would get on the combine the most, I like that pivot and spout. That is really nice. The pivot and unload spout. That is one of my favorite options on the combine. I really like that. And I really like that. And I really like the pivot and spout on the combine. It's nice. And I really like the. This one has a higher. This one has the high class chopper. I can't think what it's called now. The Mega something cut something chopper on it, and It really does a good job. It really does a good job with cutting up the wheat and bean straw, and when it's double crop, it does a really good job. It catches that real fine. I really like that. That's a good option. I really like that feature as well. Yeah, our machine had 540 duals on it, um, and I'm assuming you're getting a used 7240. That's why I assume you're getting. I mean, I don't know. Uh, because our data has they have a 7250 on their lot right now, brand new. And I'll be honest, I want a 50 series. And then in the next year or so, I want. Okay, you're gonna like that. Forgiveness ballot is awesome. I mean, you may have had it before, but we never had it on until this combine. And we never had it until this. We got this A2, and I like it. It's really nice. Especially when you're coming up to when you get up to like the truck and you're grain cart and you come up and you're trying to fill in the corners, you can move that spot around and it's just nice. Um, yeah, you like that. You get don't you worry about what do you get about 30 what do you get about 30 foot 30 foot header. We had a 30 foot on ours, then we got the 82, and we got a 35. Um, so and that really helps speed our harvest up. That really helps speed our harvest up too with getting that bigger header. That really helped too. And the machine handles it really well. So the machine, I mean, the machine handles the header really well, so that makes a difference. And then of course, uh, so yeah, that makes a difference. And then McDonald Draper heads, them things are nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And of course, we're getting a brand new planter this year. No, it wasn't really planned to get a new planter, but we're getting a new planter for reasons, and we're also getting a new, uh, uh, we're also getting a new corn head this year. We're getting an 18-row corn head, and that'll put that machine. We'll see what the machine does with that. That'll be cute to see how the machine handles 18-row corn head. So that'll be interesting. We are correct. We are going 20 inch. We're getting a brand new case age planter. We're getting a 2160, I believe, and then 20-inch planter, and then we're getting a Geringhoff. We're looking at headers. We're looking at corn heads. Looking at either a Geringhoff 18-row 20-inch header or a case 18-row head. And the guys around here, we've been not the guys around here that doing 20-inch rows have been getting better yields on corn and soybeans with 20-inch rows for the past few years, and they work better in our climate. I mean, more and more people are going to 20-inch rows around here, and I mean, this year it was a little bit drier year, and the 20-inch row stuff stood out better. It looked better all year. It made better, like 30 bushel better. And uh, we said, well, we're going to trade. When we look at trading planners, we're going to go look at 20-inch rows. Well, on the second to last day of planting beans, our planter our planner had the weld on our Genji planner split in half. I didn't get a video of it. I wasn't. I was thrashing weak, and I didn't get a video of it. But the planner split in half, and like the tongue of the planner come off where the boxes are and split, and it came off and broke. And we had to rent a planner to get through planting the last 100 acres of beans. And so like, well, that's it. Well, that's it. We're not gonna. And we had issues with the planner all spring long. We had issues with the planner. It kept just doing. We had a lot of flame issues with it, and it just wasn't built like we wanted. So I was like, well, we need to get rid of this planner now. We don't want to put up this another year. We didn't trust it, and it was just, our Kenji dealer was kind of getting hard to deal with. They didn't want to work on anymore. They kind of gave up on it. So that's why. And then we priced a 20-inch row planner with Kenji, and they didn't have what we wanted. And they had it. It was just going to be in case. They're like, yeah. The case is like, well, you need to. Since they're like, oh, you need to try a case planner. So we thought, well, we tried one out to some neighbors that had some case planner, and they did some trials with us, and they came out and planned a pass of beans with the. They came out and planned to pass beans with the case planner, with their case planner HI Kenji, and the beans came up 2 days quicker, and so it kind of sold us on the plan. It kind of sold us on the case planner. And so that's why we're going to 20-inch rows. And it might be kind of dumb to do. That's the going trend around here. And the yield data that's what everybody says yields best. And we got yield trials on stuff, and they seem to be doing better. So they say, everybody's on 20-inch rows, they're not going back to 20s. And so we'll give that a whirl and see what happens. And hope the case planner runs better than the Kenji did, because we'd had that planner we'd had Kenji planners for years and years and years. All my life we've had Kenji planners. And this last Kenji planner we had, it was 2015, I guess it was, model year planner. So we had 3 seasons, and the last 3 seasons has been nothing but trouble. And this year we just kept they had more trouble than it's ever had before. And like, that's it. We're just not putting up with it no more. We're tired of working on it. Yeah, we might not be selling case planners either, but that's what we got. And there's one. I mean, the Kenji dealer's literally like about 15 minutes. The Kenji dealer's like 10 minutes from my house. I can drive there right now and be in the parking lot in about 10 minutes. And the John Deere dealership, there's a John Deere dealership at 20 miles away, and they I don't know. There's not really many John Deere plants in that area. There's a few John Deere plants out there. John Deere frames, but they all have either Kenji or case parts on them. Like they have a John Deere frame, but they got Kenji case row units on them and all that stuff. So we'll see. And case was a heck of a deal, because we run case combines, and we run case combines and case tractors and everything. They wanted us to. They gave us, and we had a blue planner. And since we already affiliate with the case dealer on our tractors and combines, and we when I'm holding with the we have a tractor deal with them. We have a tractor deal going on with Case where we swap tractors every 2 years, and so they said, well, so they want us to get to this. So this makes sense for us to get to to it makes sense for us to get into the planner, and it all hooks up to the planner. The case planner hooks up to the. All you gotta do is just plug in the switch. Just plug in one wire, and it all hooks up. All the computers hook up together. We got one monitor, and that appealed to us, and so that appealed to us. And if you get one tractor goes down or whatever, all you gotta do is back another tractor up to it, hook it up, and it can be going in 5 minutes. It's not like a Wakinji went down. If we got a tractor go down with Ikenji, you have to spend a half a day. It don't matter if it's red or green. Yeah, everything hooks up a lot easier. But like on Ikenji, if we had a tractor with something like that one time, and it took, you had to take the Kenji monitor out, put another tractor and a bunch of big blob of wires, and it took half a day. It takes half a day to swap all that stuff out. You can be planting. So look, this makes a lot of sense. What it's gonna, you can be going. It'll take you. All you gotta do is unhook the planter, hook up your hydraulic hoses, put the pin in it, hook up one wire to the. It's got a little like electric wire hook up to the monitor. That's all you gotta do, and you're ready to go plant. And so we like that about it. And so we like that about it. Make everything just is easier to do. So yeah, if you have a John Deere planter and a John Deere tractor, everything it's easy to do. Like, so that's why we did it, and we may be back here next. We may be back here next winter and be like, oh, that was the worst thing we ever did in our life. We may have a green planter or a blue planter or whatever. Green, who knows? So we'll just have to see how this goes. Well, yeah, if you have all red equipment, all green equipment, and you can, they all communicate with each other, it's a lot easier to get all that yield data and stuff lined out, like and the prescriptions and everything. And that's another reason. We develop we develop a lot of variable rate seeding and variable rate fertilizing and all that. And so, if you have the planner, then you have the red planner, then you take the card out and yield out. You take the card out and put it in the varieties and everything. You take the card out and put it from the tractor to the combine, and they all communicate and read and do their thing. It makes it a lot easier. But I don't blame me. I like John Deere tractors. I think John Deere tractors are probably better than Case. I agree. I think they are. And I think the 8R series tractors are really good. I've driven them. I personally like them. I like them. But I've helped a neighbor, and I've run his. He's got 3 of them. And, I mean, they're nice tractors. I mean, they ride good. They're comfortable. Everything, I like them a lot. The combines, on the Deere combines, I wasn't sold on them. The 770 or whatever it was that he had, I just wasn't. I wasn't all impressed with it. It didn't. The turning radius was short, and that thing is so loud in the cow, and the cow on that thing, it's just loud compared to the Case combine. It is a field farm. That thing's got more fuel. I just wouldn't do the grain sample. Just wouldn't. It didn't do a good job cleaning the beans. Cleaning the beans as I thought it should clean, and I just wasn't impressed with it. I just wasn't impressed with it. I don't know how it did in corn. I wasn't around it. I didn't run it any in corn, but I know that I just wasn't impressed with it at all. Beans, but anyway. I mean, it's a nice machine, it's comfortable and all that, but the red machine did better than it did. But the tractors, the tractors are but usually, if you're going to run a red tractor, if you're going to run a red combine, and you can run a red combine, something, or if you're going to have a red sprayer and a red combine, well, you might as well you need a red tractor too, just to make it all work together, or whatever. It's better to have everything all in one brand. Just for simple purposes of sharing data, basically. bought him out in 310, but wanted the 320 on instead. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what this one was. That's what I was wanting. That's what I had was. That's what I was running for him was a 320 on and an 8320R, and it was and I mean the Magnum tractors are nice, especially the CB. I like the CVTs. I will say this. I will say that the CVTs and the case tractors are simpler than the IVTs and the deer tractors. I'll say that. Um, because his IVT and his like he is, I don't know. I just couldn't figure it out. But I'm probably in it for a day or two. I was only in it for maybe 20 minutes. So if I was in it for a while, then I could figure it out. I'm sure. But no, I was in it for 2 days. I was in it for one day. They wanted to do a wet combine, and I said, all right. So they come over to my machine. I went over to the machine. It is something we want to do, and I should have got a video on it. And I thought about filming me. I should have made a video of me running it, but I didn't because I didn't know how they felt about being filmed and all that, so I didn't do it. But anyhow, but but I like I want an 83, like a 320 or 335 or something. I think an 8335 RT would be nice. I think that'd be really nice to plant with. Like, and I think that would be something really nice to plant with, especially with the tracks being on 20-inch roads. That's something that we're considering. We can already tell will be a big difference. And I like the style. I like the ART tracks. I like the style of this on the tracks on the style better than I do the case or the Caterpillar or whatever else they got out there. Um, I like the way the 8RT looks and the way they handle seem like they'd be better to me, but I never ran the ones, so I have no idea. I never ran a tractor period, so I don't know. But we're gonna try and demo a tractor this spring, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah. But I yeah, you may be right. I think yeah, they go stronger. Yeah, like I said, yeah, they may do. I know one thing. I know one thing is that ever since they put these DEF on tractors, none of them are as strong as they used to be. I don't care what brand it is. I don't care what brand of tractor it is. They put the DEF on, they're not as strong as they used to be. I don't think that's just my personal opinion. Look at the old 8300 John Deere we have, and we have in the old it would do more than the tractors. It would do more than a new tractor the same size. I don't know, maybe the weight. Maybe it had more weight. I don't know. It just seemed like it was strong. It was stronger than the new tractors. Maybe that. But that's just the theory I have. I don't know if that's true or not. But no, the only tractor that I've been, we leased a versatile tractor for a year, and It was a Versatile 310, and that thing was the most uncomfortable tractor I've ever been in my entire life. That thing was just, we couldn't wait for it to leave. We didn't want to use it. It was just awful. No one no one would want to drive it. It was loud and uncomfortable, and it was just. Ugh. But they may have improved them since then, but that's been 3, 4 years ago. And finally, we just told them, listen, we used it. We put a few hours on it, but it's just like none of us wants to drive it. I mean, so yeah, we have a T35 that filters as strong as that. Yeah, huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think the Deere's way more than the cases. If I'm not mistaken, the John Deere's way more than the case. But I might be wrong. I know the combines way. I know the Deere combines way more than the case combines, and the Deere sprayers way more than the case sprayers. So I don't know about the tractors. That plays a big factor. You know, the weight plays a big factor, isn't it? Okay, well the non-DEF. Well, I can see that. I think the DEF made them weaker. I think the DEF made I think the DEF made the engines weak. Is what I think. But I think if you, I don't know. The engine's definitely cleaner when you like go to change oil, check the oil on the tractors and stuff. I mean, the oil looks brand new, but it never looks black or anything. I think the power's lacking. Or stuff on, but let's just say I tried to my traces. Got deleted. We don't have depth no more, and we just deleted it about a week ago. Actually, about a week ago, and I want the case to know how if it has more power after we deleted it. So we'll see how that goes out. We'll see how that turns out, and if it works out well, we're probably gonna do the combine next. So we'll see how it goes. We gotta wait till the warranty goes out on. But that Versatile tractor, that was just the worst tractor I've ever been in my life. Mm. That thing was just, wow. It was simple. Don't get me wrong. It was simple, but loud. It was loud and just awful. But anyways, well, I got to run. I enjoyed talking with you, and I got to run, so I'll talk to you later.